Hello, I am Aaron from Support to Host. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about how to convert our VPN Windows Server 2019 setup using RRAS server role for supporting SSTP SSL. In our previous video, we already discussed about how to set up a VPN server using RRAS server role. I will leave the links in the description box. Now, what's awesome about Secure Socket Tunneling Protocol SSL VPN is they allow connecting client machines into server IP over VPN port 443. TCP port 443 is a commonly used port which is often enabled on firewalls of client side or at the ISP firewall level. So by enabling SSTP, we can skip most of the firewall related issues either from the server side or from the client side. Before we get started, I have also prepared a step-by-step blog article for the same setup that we are going to discuss in this YouTube video, and the link is available in the description box. Also subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button for future content notifications. Alright, let's get started. For enabling SSTP, first we need to create SSL certificate. The SSL certificate either can be purchased from SSL vendor or it can be self-signed. So in our case, we are creating a self-signed certificate. So first thing we need is log into the Windows VPN server. For that, let me first log into the Windows VPN server. Once we logged into the Windows VPN server, in our case it's a 2019 Windows server. Click on Start, choose Server Manager. Click on IIS. This IIS or Internet Information Service is installed by default during remote access server role installation. So click on the IIS, click the server name, right click on it and choose Internet Information Services or IIS Manager. After that, click the server name and from there click Server Certificate. In the right side action window, choose Create Self-Signed Certificate option. In the Specify Friendly Name for the certificate box, give any friendly name. Here I am giving the name as VPN SSL certificate. In the second option, select a certificate store for the new certificate. Leave the default one, that is personal. You can also see from the drop down menu there are two options. One is personal and other is web hosting. In our case, we are choosing it as personal. Now click OK. Now we can see a new self-signed certificate is issued for our VPN server through IIS Manager and it's issued to the server name. Okay, now we have completed the self-signed certificate creation part. Now we need to confirm the SSL self-signed certificate created is available on the server personal trusted store. For verifying that, click on Start, choose Run, type certlm.msc, click OK. A certificate manager will open. In that certificate section, click on Trusted Root Certificate Authorities. From there, click Certificates. Here in the right side, we can see our self-signed VPN certificate is there under Trusted Root Certificate Authorities section. This is how we confirm our generated self-signed SSL certificate is available under Trusted Root Certificate Authorities section. So this completes the certificate verification from the server. Now let's see how this generated SSL certificate can be exported. For that, right click the certificate name, under all tasks choose export. A pop-up window will appear for export. Click next. Here the question is, do you want to export the private key with the certificate? Choose the option as yes, export the private key. Click next. Here specify the SSL certificate exported file version. Here and we are choosing the default one, personal information exchange. That is, the exported certificate will be in the .pfx file format. That's fine for us. Click next. Now under security section, we have to give a password for the exported file. So I am giving a password for the file I am going to export. Just make sure it will be a secure password. Leave the encryption type as it is. Click next. Here give a name for the exported file, and also by clicking the browse option we can choose where we want to save the exported file. In my case, I am saving the file in the server desktop itself. So click browse, choose desktop. Under file name field, give the exported file name. Here I am giving VPN SSL certificate. Click save, then click next. Now in the file name section we can see the location of exported file. In our case it's C users administrator desktop, and the file name is VPN SSL certificate.pfx. Click next. Complete the export by clicking finish. Now we can see the export was successful. Click OK. At this point we have generated and exported the SSL certificate for the VPN server, and it's available in the server desktop section. Now we have to download this exported self-signed certificate to the client PC where we are trying to connect to the VPN server. We can use any method for downloading this exported certificate. The usual method can be FTP or attach this exported certificate to email. Any method you can follow. It's up to you. So let me first download this certificate from the server to the client PC where I am trying to connect to the Windows Server. Okay, now I have downloaded the exported SSL self-signed certificate into my client PC. Now in the client PC, click Start, open Run or type MMC. Click OK. The MMC console will open. From there, under File, choose Add or Remove Snap-in. In that, choose Certificates. Click Add button. In the pop-up Certificate Snap-in box, Choose computer account. Click next. Select the computer you want this snap-in to manage. Choose local computer. That's the default one. Click finish. Then click OK. Then expand the certificates. Click Trusted Root Certificate Authorities. Expand that one. Click Certificates. Here under More Actions tab, under All Tasks, choose Import. A Welcome Certificate Import Wizard pop-up window will open. Choose Click Next. In the File to Import section, we need to specify the file you want to import. In my case, I have downloaded the exported VPN certificate in my desktop. So click on Browse. Choose File Type as All Files. Under Desktop, choose our downloaded SSL certificate. Click Open and then click Next. Give the exported password. Click Next. In that we are confirming, place the imported certificate into Trusted Root Certificate Authorities section. Confirm that by clicking Next. Now click Finish. Now we can see the message as the import is successful. Click OK. Now if we scroll down and we can see at the bottom our VPN SSL certificate generated from the server is successfully imported to client PC Trusted Root Certificate Authorities section. Now go back to the VPN server. So let me log into the VPN server. Once we logged into the VPN server, click Start, choose Server Manager. From there, click Remote Access. Right click the server name. Choose Remote Access Management. From Remote Access Management console, under VPN, from the right side, choose Open RRAS Management. From Routing and Remote Access console, click our server name. Right click on it and choose Properties. Click Security tab. From there, tick SSL Certificate Binding. From there, we can see select the certificate, the Secure Socket Tunneling Protocol, that is SSTP server should use to bind with SSL. From the certificate section drop down, choose our self-signed SSL certificate. Click Apply and then we will see a warning as for the changes to be take effect we need to restart the remote access service and confirm it by clicking Yes. There we can see routing and remote access service is being restarted. Let's wait. And now the service got restarted. Click OK. Okay, this completes the enabling of SSTP on a VPN server using RRAS. Now let's try to connect to the VPN server from client side over SSTP. For that, open our network and internet settings. Under VPN, click Add a VPN connection. Under VPN provider, use Windows. Under connection name, give any name. I give the name as our VPN. Under server name or address, here normal PPTP VPN connection, we can give our server IP address. But for SSTP connection over VPN, we have to give the server name because we created SSL certificate for the server name. So I am giving my own VPN server name in this field. Our VPN server name can be found from the routing and remote access console itself. In the VPN type, now choose Secure Socket Tunneling Protocol. Type of sign-in is username and password. In the username field, give our VPN username. In my case, it's administrator itself. Give the password. Click on save. Now we already know that server name like this one I give, they don't really resolve to any IP address. So if we try to connect using this server name, we won't be able to connect to the VPN server because this server name doesn't resolve globally. It doesn't have any DNS error codes. So in order to get rid of the issue, we have to define a host file in our client PC itself and define a error code for this hostname with our VPN server IP. So by doing that, our client PC will connect to the VPN server IP whenever we use the server name as WinQA S44 FSCM M7. That is our current VPN host name. So let me add the host entry in my client PC. For that, choose Notepad. Right click the Notepad and run as administrator. Confirm it by clicking yes. Under File, open. Under Windows System, go to see Windows System 32, drivers, etc. Choose all files. There we can see hostess file. Choose that one and click open. Now here give our VPN server IP and give the server name after a space. Under File, click Save. Now close that one and from VPN choose our VPN that we already configured and click Connect. We can see the connection is established and now the status is connected. Now let's see our connection is successful. For that, go to the Open Network and Internet Settings. Click on Change Adapter Options. There we can see our VPN network adapter is created, and from the status we can see it's successfully connected and got the private IP from the VPN server. Another option is in our local PC browser, search for what is my IP, and from the Google we can see our current public IP ISP IP got changed to the VPN server IP. So this means that all our current internet traffic from the client PC is getting routed to the VPN connection or VPN server. So this completes enabling SSTP on a VPN server using RRAS server role. I hope this video is informative. Leave your comments in the comment box. Thank you for watching and see you on next video. Bye bye.